Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review for The Flash number 4, Brightest Day. The Flash, of course, is under arrest. So, there's going to be some spoilers. If you haven't read your book, come back later. You know the drill. So, it starts off, if you remember last month, Captain Boomerang attacked the future cop rogue people and saved the Flash, at least temporarily. So we have the rogues, and they're like, what's going on over there? Captain Boomerang's out. Maybe he took their words to heart, and we go straight into the battle. And as you can see, Captain Boomerang is, still being a bad guy because he's fighting the Flash. And he knocks out a helicopter, so the Flash has to go save the people up there. And I know I kind of sighed there, but it's not like I'm sighing because it's bad. I really do like the artwork on this. It has this really nice quality where it's kind of like a weird painted type look, but it's not painted. I guess maybe the painted is the wrong word, but the way the colors look, the way the thick lines are, it's very unique compared to the more thinner lines that we normally see in comics. And it has a really nice touch, I think, just to set itself apart from everything else. So, like I said, the Flash saves the helicopter, and let's see, we have the helicopter crashing, and then now Captain Boomerang is fighting the rogues, the cop rogues, and the battle's going okay. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. Flash does what any other superhero would do, in this case, and he basically uses his super speed and then captures all the boomerangs, which makes the cop rogues go, what's going on here? He's the Flash. Maybe he shouldn't, we shouldn't arrest him, but we have to arrest him. And that's basically what the top is thinking here. And basically, they have a thing that says you can't mess with time. If you do, your punishment is death. Well, he goes, you know what? It's not worth it. If I have to die, I die. I need to warn the Flash for the future. So he goes off. And Flash has a nice little talk with him, and it's basically centered around Iris. And those foreshadowing words that was mentioned before, we figure out what's going to happen. Basically what happens is, a previous Mirror Master left this, and says, in case Flash returns, break glass. Well, the rogues break the glass, and as a result, there's like a Mirror Master comes out, in a sense. And what it does is it possesses Iris, and Iris becomes the greatest of Flash's villains or rogues. And of course, that's going to cause problems. There's only basically Flash is going to be given an ultimatum: save Iris or take another life. And you can imagine what Flash does. He does what any superhero would do, and he thinks about it. He tries multiple different angles, and ultimately Flash makes the wrong decision. People die, and then Iris will then become the greatest of his villains. Now, I'm oversimplifying this only because I want you guys still to read this book, and then you'll still get all the details and flesh it out that way. And what's basically happening is the rogues decide to get involved in the battle, and now we have that thing that's there foreshadowing. So my guess is what's going to happen is the Flash and then the future rogues are going to get involved in the battle. Now, I don't know if Iris is going to get turned or not. I mean, I think it would be kind of interesting, but because this is called Brightest Day, I don't really think that it's going to be in Flash's brightest day interest that Iris gets jacked up like that. But otherwise, I'm still thinking it's an entertaining story. Like I said, I'm enjoying the art. The writing is still pretty good, which is surprising since you'd think that with Jeff Jones doing it, he would be stretched thin so much, but writing so many books. Makes me wonder if he's cloned himself or something. But other than that, like I said, it's good. Recommend still buying it. Very entertaining. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it on the side. And who do you think would win in the fight? Do you think the future rogues would win, or do you think the old, or I should say not the old, but the modern day ones would win? Personally, I kind of almost think that the old ones would win just because they're a little bit more ruthless. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more reviews up, so stay tuned.